So next topic is grouping of cells. Grouping of cells. Grouping of cells में सीरीज ग्रुपिंग, पैरेलल ग्रुपिंग, मिक्स्ड ग्रुपिंग. सो कंपलसरी आपको सीरीज पैरेलल का क्वेश्चंस रहेगा. ओके, सो फर्स्ट विल सी सीरीज ग्रुपिंग क्या है, पैरेलल ग्रुपिंग क्या है, मिक्स्ड ग्रुपिंग क्या है, विल सी. तो सीरीज ग्रुपिंग ऑफ सेल्स, लाइक सेल्स, यू नो सेल का सिंबल मालूम है ना, प्लस माइनस वाला. इट हैज सम कंपलसरी इंटरनल डिस्टेंस विल बी देयर, राइट. सो सीरीज ग्रुपिंग में आई कंबाइन लाइक दिस. देखो, one cell has internal distance R1, second cell internal distance R2, third cell internal distance R3. Okay, these are connected in series. Okay, I call this as R equivalent and this is E equivalent. Our intention is to find E equivalent and R equivalent of the group of cells. So like, you know, small cells wala, I will connect in series mein. So how to connect, we will see. Dekho, this if you see carefully, minus plus minus plus minus plus, this is series mein. Okay, and if polarity is same, if polarity is same, tell me, if polarity is same means, suppose I am walking from here to here. If you see, it is minus plus minus plus minus plus, polarity is same, right? In that condition mein, what is the E equivalent formula will be in series mein? Simply add karne ka, E1 plus E2 plus E3. And R equivalent formula, simply resistance का तो R equivalent same है ना, R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is series. And if the polarity is same only, if any of the cell polarity is changing, you have to put minus E2. Suppose E2 को plus minus is connected, so आपको क्या करेंगे, minus E2 करने का. And you have to decide which one you should take as positive. Final answer should be positive, right? So आपको क्या करने का, suppose you have 10 volts is there, here 20 volts is there, here 5 volts is there. You take this polarity as positive, this polarity as negative, and subtract. Okay, so E equivalent का formula is E1 plus E2 plus E3. We will derive also. We will see कैसे करेंगे. So आपको identify करना पड़ेगा, whenever multiple cells are there, this is internal distance is inside the cell. This internal distance is inside the cell. Okay, copied. Chalo. Now we will derive the expression for this one, derivation clear, equivalent. So I am passing the current by KVL. We have to apply. That's it. Okay, this I called A. This terminal is B. This is A. This is B. Okay. Now current is flowing. I current is flowing in the branch. Okay. Apply KVL from here to here and tell the answer. From here to here. I'm going path like this. Apply KVL and tell the answer. So how to apply? याद है? VA से start करो. VA, current and path are in the same direction, minus I into R1. Then you are going from minus to plus, lower to higher potential. So plus E1, again minus IR2, plus E2, minus IR3, plus E3 is equal to VB. So from this, what is VB minus VA? VB minus VA is equal to, I'm combining like this, E1 plus E2 plus E3 minus I into I minus I common ले रहा हूँ, R1 plus R2 plus R3, right? Same way here also we apply. We are deriving the expression E1 plus E2 plus E3 कैसा है बोल के. Okay, here also apply the path, same path. So VA minus I into R equivalent plus E equivalent is equal to VB. So VA minus or VB minus VA is how much? E equivalent minus I into R equivalent. Right? Now substitute VB minus VA के जगह में substitute करो इसमें. So VB के जगह VB minus VA के जगह में I'm substituting E equivalent minus I into R equivalent. Now if you compare, what is E equivalent will be E1 plus E2 plus E3, and R equivalent is R1 plus R2 plus R3. खत्म. This answer. If they connected in same, आपको polarity check करना पड़ेगा. ऐसा नहीं कि series में पूरा add करो, ऐसा नहीं है. You have to check when you are going. How to check polarity? You have to think you are walking from here to here. So minus plus minus plus minus plus, same polarity. That time only add. If one of the thing is opposite polarity, you subtract. Okay. चलो. Now करो इसका equivalent find करो. हाँ इसका बोलो. What is the E equivalent? कितना होगा?
E1 plus E2 minus E3.
E1 plus E2 minus 3. Yes, correct. लिखो. And R equivalent? R
Same
equivalent?
R1 plus R2
there is
plus
no need of polarity anything. So, खत्म. कब बेटा ये वाला? इसका न्यूमेरिकल्स करेंगे. पूरा सेल्स का, बैटरी का एंड एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस विल बी गिवन. प्रॉपर वे में करो. न्यूमेरिकल्स. चलो. In a given circuit diagram, find the reading of ammeter. Reading of ammeter means current I find करेंगे. Current I. So if you see voltage and this is internal resistance. So all cells are connected in series. Find करो. Current find करो. How much? They connected in series, right? First E equivalent find करो. E equivalent is how much? So देखो same polarity, ये opposite polarity, right? So 4 plus 3, 7 minus 1. So 6 volts, right? You can able to identify Shriram. देखो plus minus minus plus. So ये उल्टा है ना? So आपको minus करने का, दोनों add करने का. And R equivalent will be simply add करने का. Small R equivalent means ये वाला only. Don't add this one. So 0.5 plus 0.5, 1 plus 1, 2 ohms. Okay. Now external resistance is nothing but 4 ohms. Now find current. Current is equal to E by R equivalent, right? So E by R equivalent is how much? 4 plus 2, 6, 1 ampere. 1 ampere is flowing. See, AB series है ना, same current is flowing in the things. So first R equivalent find करके again AB series है ना, that's why I added 1. Now try. Find करो देखते हैं. Find a current in a circuit. There are series identifier है ना. This is interrelation, one cell, one cell, one cell series. Total voltage should be positive. To say take sign conventions which are more voltage.
So 1/2.
1/2. Okay, yes, correct. 0.5. So when you're walking from here to here, minus plus minus plus plus minus is there. But this is jada voltage. Na? This is you take as positive. This dono negative value. So what is E equivalent? 10 minus 7. 3 volts. And R equivalent is same 2 ohms. And external resistance is 4 ohms. So therefore, I is equal to V by R equivalent. So R equivalent दोनों में series है ना. So 2 plus 4 is 6. So 1/2, 0.5 amperes. समझ आ रहा है? Yes. चलो. Now करो देखते. You will always draw the diagram. Cell interresistance means always cell draw करो, internal resistance draw करो. ऐसा. So whenever they don't mention anything, cells are connected in series means same polarity only. If they mention different polarity, then only do. Okay, different polarity. Okay. N identical cells, each of EMF E and internal resistance smaller. All are E and smaller. E is smaller. I say N are there. N cells are there. Okay. And external resistance is capital. He's telling find E equivalent, R equivalent, and current in resistance. All voltages are same, all resistance are same.
Sir,
How much?
E equivalent is NE.
E equivalent is NE. Okay, good.
R equivalent is N small r plus capital R.
Yes, he's asking small R equivalent, right? So
Okay, so
only
NR.
NR. Then current is
Then
NE by
NE by NR plus capital R.
capital R. Yes, this is answer. Ohm's law, right? V by R equivalent. Okay. No. तो देखते हैं challenging question. करेगा challenging question? Okay. Most of the people will do mistake. करो देखते हैं. N identical cells, each of EMF E and internal resistance R, are connected in series. If the polarity of M cells are reversed, then find the E equivalent and R equivalent.
So N minus 2ME is E equivalent, and R equivalent is NR.
N minus E equivalent how much?
N minus 2ME.
देखेंगे.
So won't it be N minus M into E?
Okay. आपका आंसर is N minus M into E. Okay. देखेंगे. Next. श्रीराम कितना? N identical cells, EMF E and internal resistance R are connected in series. If polarity of M cells are reversed, then find the equivalent. आंसर साहब n identical cells में m cells are reversed, find the equivalent, simple. Okay, you see this one, I'll tell you. Suppose मान लो you have 5 cells. Okay, उसमें 3 are the same polarity वाला and 2 are reverse polarity. Tell me E equivalent कितना होगा इसका? शिवंगी बोलो. E equivalent is how much इसका?
E.
E. How you done? First you added total minus this one or you added only positive wala then subtracted right?
Only positive and subtracted.
तो उसमें भी आपको n identical cells में से m are reversed. So आपको पहले positive वाला आइडेंटिफाई करो. Positive वाला कितना रहेगा? Tell me how many positive terminals are there? उसमें
n minus m and then minus m again.
n minus m times of E is a positive terminal वाला, right? Minus how many cells are reverse वाला? me. So क्या होगा? ne ये minus me minus m minus 2m, right? n minus 2m into e. This is answer. This is a equivalent. Good, Satvik. स्कूल में करवाया क्या ये क्वेश्चन? उससे बोल रहे? I don't know.
Then start also chapter.
Started not started, huh? Very good then. Google, no, right? Thinking for very good then. Okay, n minus 2m into e is the answer. Okay, now find R equivalent. R equivalent का संबंध नहीं है ना? कुछ भी रिवर्स करो. R equivalent is nr, right? Because n cells are there, each of interactions are. Understood, Sriram? आपको नॉर्मल पीपल क्या करेगा? टोटल वोल्टेज माइनस ये करेगा, जब हम 3 बोलेगा. 3 नहीं है, ओनली जो पोलैरिटी वाला सेम पोलैरिटी माइनस रिवर्स पोलैरिटी. ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट ना करो. n identical cells, each of EMF 6 volts connected in series. So all are 6, 6, 6, 6 connected in series. External resistance is 5 ohms. Carry current 10 amp. Current also given. If the polarity of one cell is reversed, the current is 8 ampere. Then n and internal resistance भी चाहिए. So initially same polarity wala 6, 6, 6, so on. How many are there like this? N are there. Enter with an external resistance. Capital. 6, 6, 6. And internal resistance in each one, internal resistance will be there. Smaller, smaller, smaller. ऐसा connected है. And in the first case में the current is 10 amperes. And external resistance they given external resistance has कितना है? 5 ohms in the first case में. Now form the equation here, and second equation में again form the equation and solve. Find n and r. I'll give you options. Try. पहले क्या करेगा? पहले यो इनिशियल फर्स्ट सब्स्टिट्यूशन है. अच्छा, आपको इधर i ले लो, इसका r ले लो पहले. So what will be the I from this expression में? E equivalent by R equivalent, right? So NE by R equivalent is NR plus R 5 ठीक है, capital R. दिस इज द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, राइट? आई इक्वल टू क्या, ये पूरा ई ले लो इंस्टेड ऑफ 6, बाद में देखेंगे, ई ई ई, एंड दिस इज आर एंड दिस इज एन आर करंट, फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन. सेकंड क्या बोला, व्हेन द पोलैरिटी ऑफ वन सेल इज रिवर्स्ड देन व्हाट विल बी द ई इक्विवेलेंट, कितना होगा? ई इक्विवेलेंट विल बी आउट ऑफ n सेल्स में वन सेल इज रिवर्स्ड. सो पहले पॉजिटिव वाला कैलकुलेट करेंगे. पॉजिटिव वाला कौन सा है? पॉजिटिव वाला n-1 टाइम्स ऑफ ई इज अ पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल का सेम पोलैरिटी वाला. उसमें से एक ई का सेपरेट करने का, बिकॉज रिवर्स वन सेल इज रिवर्स, राइट? सो माइनस सी. सो कितना होगा? ई इक्वल इज n e minus 2e. So n minus 2 times of e. This is the e equivalent. Now R equivalent, you know, nr. nr and resistance r, capital resistance is r. So what is in this case mein e equivalent is n minus 2 times of e by nr plus capital R.
Sir, option D.
Option B है?
D for dog.
D देखेंगे. हाँ, नो दोनों सॉल्व करो. नो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, सेकंड इक्वेशन. फर्स्ट केस में 10 एम्पियर द गिवन, n times of E6 by NR plus R is 5 ohms. This is the given. And second case में current is 8 amperes is equal to n minus 2 times of 6 only by NR plus external resistance. In this case में anything carry current of 8 amperes. Find n. So कुछ भी नहीं change किया ना, external resistance same 5. No solve करो, 2 equations.
Sir, D.
कितना? D.
D.
Yes, this answer. 10, 0.1 ohms. So आपको दोनों इक्वेशन सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. ओके, आया समझ में? आया? हाँ, चलो. नो, नेक्स्ट वन इज पैरेलल ग्रुपिंग ऑफ सेल्स. पैरेलल ग्रुपिंग ऑफ सेल्स. सो पैरेलल में सेम थिंग, यू नो, अक्रॉस पैरेलल. दिस इज वन सेल. सी बाजू में इंटरनेशनल क्यों लगा है? वो इंटरनेशनल है, वो एक्चुअली इनसाइड है, सेल के अंदर, इनसाइड का इलेक्ट्रोड्स के बीच में इंटरनेशनल. ओके, दिस वन सेल, दिस वन सेल. सो दिस इज कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल, राइट? देखो, two hands connected, right? Parallel. And our interest is to calculate R equivalent and equivalent. इसके डेरिवेशन जरूरत नहीं है, we'll write that formula. Okay, so इसका E equivalent का फॉर्मूला है E1 by R1 उसका करस्पॉन्डिंग प्लस E2 by उसका करस्पॉन्डिंग इंटरनेशनल R2 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is a formula for E equivalent, but condition क्या है? If connected in same polarity. Same polarity. देखो, when you're walking from here, minus plus minus plus, दोनों minus plus minus plus, that's the same polarity. They connected in parallel. Parallel में E1 by R1. अगर 3 है तो E1 plus E3 by R3 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, and R equivalent का क्या होगा? Same. Parallel में what is the R equivalent? 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. ये तो सेम है. ये वाला आपको लर्न करना पड़ेगा. E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. अगर रिवर्स पोलैरिटी है तो एक भी रिवर्स है तो माइनस आएगा, माइनस E2 by R2. तो दिस इज पैरेलल ग्रुपिंग ऑफ सेल्स में फॉर्मूला टू फाइंड E इक्विवेलेंट. नो, इसका क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, सॉल्व करेंगे, समझ में आएगा. ओके, इसका नो बोलो, पोलैरिटी रिवर्स करूंगा. उसका आंसर बोलो. E इक्विवेलेंट फॉर्मूला एंड R इक्विवेलेंट फॉर्मूला. So E equivalent formula is how much?
Sir, E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus E3 by R3 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3.
Yes. And R equivalent to same formula.
Same.
1 by. So E equivalent is equal to, देखो, Sridham, when you're coming walking from here, minus plus दोनों same polarity, एक ही रिवर्स है. That's why ये माइनस ले लेंगे, ये वाला पॉजिटिव लेंगे. सो E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus E3 by R3 by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. खत्म. चलो न्यूमेरिकल्स करेंगे based on this. This J mains question only. Find the potential difference between A and B. A and B के बीच में potential difference चाहिए. And this is a cell and this is का internal distance. बाजू में जो दिया है internal distance है. All are internal distance only. मतलब indirectly they are connected in parallel, right? मतलब find the parallel condition use करो, E equivalent find करो. That is only potential difference between A and B.
So 2 volt.
अरे ये सॉल्विंग है या आंसर्स बोल रहे हैं, ऑप्शंस नहीं दूंगा इस बार से. किस कर रहे हैं टुडे व्हाट यू एट टेलिंग आंसर्स कट बोल रहे हैं. कोई आंसर. So all are same polarity only. So just substitute E equivalent find करो. E1 by R1. So 1 by 1 plus 2 by 1 plus 3 by 1 by 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 1. So कितना 5 6 by 3. So 2 volts. Okay. So मतलब क्या indirectly what is the diagram? This 5 ohms and ये पूरा मिलके कितना आया था? Same polarity. देखो after solving we got the positive value, right? That means the polarity वाला same रखने का. अगर अगर नेगेटिव आए तो वी हैव टू रिवर्स दैट पोलैरिटी आपको. ओके माइनस ये वाला 10 ohms. Okay, this is A, this is B. Okay, if you combine also, this is how much 2 volts you got, right? If you combine resistance also 15, so एक voltage है, एक resistance है 15 ohms and 2 volts. This is AB. So now what is the voltage across A and B? But only one voltage, right? One cell. So 2 volts. Okay, चलो. Share understanding का? आपका वॉइस एक बार भी नहीं बोलेगा, ऐसे बोलेगा, ऐसे बोलेगा. ओके नेक्स्ट. हेलो. Two batteries of different EMFs or different internal resistance are connected and shown. The voltage across AB. Same thing. Cell and इसका EMF, इसका internal resistance, cell and इसका internal resistance parallel है. Use the formula. E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 by
5 volt.
5 volts is also. ये 2011 में एडवांस में है क्वेश्चन. देखो समटाइम्स इजी रहेगा. हाँ चलो. 3 cells are connected. उसका internal resistance are given. Find E equivalent, R equivalent, and current in the external circuit. R is given. Capital R is given 1.6. This is capital R external resistance.
So R effective is including the external resistance or just excluding?
Small r equivalent means you should not add capital R. But when you're calculating current,
Yeah.
आपको
Yeah.
ये भी करने का total current आएगा.
So E equivalent 22/5.
22/5 no. आपको कितना है? सुनिए.
Is E equivalent to
2? No, wrong.
Sir, I got it as 3.3.
No, wrong. आप भी समथिंग बोल सकते हो जाएगा. I think you're
11/1.5 something like that.
11/1.5 no, wrong. I think polarity check करने का. When you're walking from here to here, minus plus, plus minus, minus plus. These two are same polarity, reverse polarity. तो माइनस आएगा फॉर्मूला में.
हाँ 14/5.
That is 2.8 volts. So
Sir,
E,
and small r equivalent 2/5.
that is 0.4. मैं आप फ्रैक्शन बोलो, मैं डेसिमल बोलते जाऊंगा. नेक्स्ट करंट फाइंड करो. Three by 1 plus 1/6. Oh, sorry. 3/1 plus 6/1.
35/4 current.
25/4 है no?
35.
35/4 कितना होगा डेसिमल? E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus 4/2 by 1/1 plus 1/2 plus 1/1. 1/1. Okay. If you solve, you'll get E equivalent as 2.8 volts. Now find R equivalent. कितना current?
Sir, 8.75.
No. R effective, how much you got? As 0.4 ohms. Okay, now circuit क्या होगा? देखो circuit में this is 1.6 तो है. I think you forgot 1/6. Again, finally you got a value as positive, right? Positive means which polarity is right? We took this as positive polarity, right? So minus plus is right. Okay. And internal resistance is 0.4. So this is
7/5?
कितना?
7/5.
How much decimal में
1.4.
1.4. 1.4 is answer. 2.8 because R equivalent is अभी दोनों ऐड करने के right? Current dispatch में. So 1.6 plus 0.4 is 2. So 2.8 by 2 is 1.4. Okay. So external resistance आपको करंट फाइंड करने से में इसमें करंट चाहिए बोले तो डेफिनेटली ऑल करके देन ए बी सीरीज है ना वो ऐड करने का. चलो ना करो. Diagram draw कर लो and solve. N identical cells each of EMF E and internal resistance are connected in parallel across the external resistance R. So indirectly कैसा है? Plus. ऐसा कितना connected है? So on. So many N cells are connected. इसका इंटरनेशनल E R so on. And इसमें I connected with a external resistance R. Now it's saying to find E equivalent, small r equivalent, and current in R.
Sir, E equivalent is E and R equivalent is R by N. Current is
E equivalent is E, R equivalent is R by N. I
is equal to E by R by N plus R.
LCM ले लो, ऊपर लेके आओ N.
Sir, I is NE by R plus N capital R.
Yes, NR. This answer. E equivalent is this one. Total if you solve, you will get E only. Parallel में voltage is same, right आ जाएगा. Okay, and R equivalent तो formula same है. N times are there, that's why R by N. If you connect an external resistance also series में, that's why we are adding this. LCM लेने से आपको NR plus R आएगा. ये वाला N ही आएगा. आया? चलो. Now mixed grouping of cells. Now मतलब series parallel वाला mixed grouping of cells पे एक बढ़िया क्वेश्चन करेंगे, सॉल्व करेंगे. This is a series grouping of cells, mixed grouping of cells में. देखो here क्या है? Positive terminal, negative terminal, resistance R. Again one more EMF E R, EMF E R. ऐसा n cells are there. N cells are there in which each row, one row में. Okay. And ऐसा how many rows are there? M rows are there. M rows are there totally. And external resistance R is connected. Now एक एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे इसका. डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर लो. Question understood, right? Each row में, एक row में you have, n cells are there. Like that, m rows are there totally. Now first question is total number of cells कितना? Total number of cells. How do you calculate?
MN.
Mn. Because suppose each row में 3 persons are sitting. I say 4 rows are there. So 4 into 3 is a 12 number of students, right? I say total एक row में n है. M rows are there. So Mn is the answer first. Mn. Second one. Equivalent EMF. Find करो. Now Shivang will tell.
Sir, NE.
Yes. देखो श्रीराम, ई पूरा सीरीज में है ना. सो व्हाट इज द ई इक्विवेलेंट? सेम पोलैरिटी है ना. सो एनी विल बी द वन रो में. लाइक दैट एनी पैरेलल में सेम वोल्टेज विल बी देयर, एनी ओनली. सो इट इज n into E. Next, find equivalent distance, internal distance, equivalent and internal distance.
NR by E.
NR by
M.
M. NR by M. Yes. So that means circuit कैसे हो गया? एक total internal resistance is NR by M हो गया, and internal resistance EMF will be NE हो गया, and there is a one external resistance. ऐसा हो गया ना? Finally the circuit became like this, right? Now current drawn from grouping of cells. How much current is drawn from this?
Sir, MNE by NR plus MR.
Yes. So I is equal to MNE by MR capital R plus NR. Right? If I know current, I can find power in the external resistor. You know formula, right? I square R. Right? Basic formula. वो आगे भी आएगा. Power in external resistance is P is equal to I square R. I के जगह में सब्स्ट करने का. M N E by M R plus N R whole square times R. This much power, I square R. Next one is condition for maximum current or power. Very important. Condition for maximum current or power. Okay. So current का expression we got. This we calculate. Current का expression how much आया? I is equal to M N E by M R plus N R. That is the current we got. I want maximum current. Okay. Which condition में the current will flow maximum. मतलब अब ऐसा कौन सा चीज को मैं कुछ इक्वेट करूं सच में द सर्क्यूट में आपको मैक्सिमम करंट शुड फ्लो. तो टेल मी आई मैक्सिमम होने के लिए द डिनोमिनेटर शुड बी मिनिमम. mr plus nr should be minimum, right? Then only current is maximum. देखो उसको कैसे लिखेंगे. देखो mr plus nr को मैं कैसे लिख रहा हूं. देखो थोड़ा अंडरस्टैंड करो इसका. I can write like this: root mr minus root nr whole square plus 2 root mn capital n capital small r. देखो I can write like this. If you expand a square plus b square means दोनों रूट रूट कैंसिल होकर mr प्लस आएगा, माइनस 2ab प्लस 2ab कैंसिल होकर ये सेम आएगा. राइट. नाउ टेल मी ये मिनिमम क्वांटिटी होने के लिए this value should be minimum, right? You tell me when will be the square quantity will be minimum value. What value if I put the minimum value आएगा. मतलब कौन सा नंबर रखूं so that this will be become minimum value.
When under root mr is equal to under root nr.
That means indirectly this term should be 0, right?
Yeah.
A term 0 है तो then only ये value minimum हो जाएगा. Because if you put 1 or 2, it is maximum value. -1 लगाए तो -1 whole square is 1 only. So maximum value. So 0 is 1. That means ये minimum होने के लिए root mr minus root nr is equal to 0. That means root mr is equal to root nr. So cancel. mr is equal to nr. मतलब indirectly what is the meaning? That this mr is nothing but external resistance and this is nothing but internal resistance. When the external resistance is equal to internal resistance, the current is maximum in the circuit. देखो maximum current, this is the condition for maximum current. Condition for maximum current. Okay, so one that means when external resistance and internal resistance दोनों equal हुआ तो उसमें current will flow, maximum current will flow. Now if I ask what is the maximum current means, just substitute mr के जगह में nr लगो. m n e by mr, nr plus nr is 2nr. Or in terms of external resistance also I can write m n e by nr के जगह में I can substitute mr plus mr 2mr. So mm cancel, nn cancel. So m e by 2r or n e by 2r. This is I max. That time maximum power will be delivered in the circuit में. So sometimes they ask if what is the maximum current find करो बोल तो external resistance internal resistance दोनों को equate कर लो हो जाएगा. Okay, when they are equal they are things. So ये वाला टॉपिक आपको खत्म हो गया है. ओके, इलेक्ट्रिकल नेक्स्ट वन इज इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी एंड पावर के बारे में लर्न करने वाला है. लिखो इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर एनर्जी ये टॉपिक एंड दूसरा मीटर ब्रिज खत्म. चैप्टर डन, पूरा चैप्टर हो गया. आई थिंक ये फ्रेशली स्टार्ट किया तो अच्छा रहेगा मेरे ख्याल से. दिस वन ठीक है ना प्रॉब्लम. चलो इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी एंड पावर. Okay, tell me what is the relation between energy and power का. 9th क्लास में पढ़ा ना, and power energy.
Power is equal to energy by time.
Power is equal to energy by time. वो basic मालूम है ना, power equal to energy by time. Okay. Now we will see a battery. If I connect a cell, दोनों different cases में देखने वाले power का कितना है. Okay. So देखो, suppose मान लो battery is there of EMF E. ये वाला discharging case में we will see how much power is delivered by the cell. एक कोई भी सेल ले लो, कितना पावर डिलीवर कर रहा है, एक फार्मूला देखेंगे. ओके. सिमिलरली चार्जिंग में, if the current is coming towards the cell, that is called charging, right? Charging में how much power is absorbed by the cell also we will calculate. So ऐसा we'll calculate about power basically. लास्ट में एनर्जी के बारे में देखेंगे, उसके बाद में न्यूमेरिकल्स करने वाला है. ओके. So first we'll see when battery is discharging means power is given by the battery. कितना पावर दे रहा है. तो this is cell. ओके. बस ये वाला सेल है, A minus plus 0 volts and V volts. This is V, potential is V. Okay, this cell. Now मान लो current is flowing like a discharging case, right? Discharging is like this, right? Current is flowing from the positive terminal से बाहर निकल रहा है, discharging. If current is flowing means rate of flow of charge is flowing, right? मान लो this much dq charge flown in dt time interval में. Okay, small interval of time में this much charge is flowing and the small work is done by the battery, that is called dw. Small work done by the battery is dw. Okay, then potential difference का formula याद है? Potential difference का formula, when the charge flown from one point to A to B, what is the potential difference का formula? V final means V final is this one, right? V final minus V initial is equal to small work done by external agent upon test charge. याद है? चलो. So from this dw is equal to how much? dw is equal to V dq. And you know dw is rate of doing work. Dw is nothing but the de only, because energy I want, right? V dq. Energy and work is same, right here. Now power given by the battery. Power given by the battery is power is energy by time, dE by dt. Energy is V dq by dt. What is dq by dt? Rate of flow of charge is called as
current I.
So VI. So power का formula is VI. Very important formula. इस पर already you know 10th class में power formula VI. So एक सेल कितना पावर दे रहे मीन्स ऑलवेज सेल का वोल्टेज मालूम पता चला एंड करंट कितना दे रहे पता चला, दोनों मल्टीप्लाई करो, वो पावर इज डिलीवर्ड टू द अदर कंपोनेंट्स. इट कैन बी रेसिस्टर, कुछ भी होने दो. Suppose bulb is connected, the cell is giving this much power and is giving to the bulb. Okay, now same kahani try to prove for battery charging time में prove करो. Charging time में means current is coming towards the cell, right? This is minus plus 0 V and current is coming to the positive terminal. When the current is coming, this much dq charge is flowing in dt time में. So for that small work is done dw. Battery is doing some work. Okay, now apply the relationship wala. V final minus V initial, right? So 0 minus V is equal to small work done by external agent upon test charge dq. So from this dw is equal to minus V dq. What is meaning of and dw is nothing but de only, minus V dq. Minus means what is the work is obtained बोलते हैं, work is obtained. Okay, that means I can write instead of minus I can write like this, or energy is absorbed. इसका meaning क्या है? Energy is absorbed by the battery, right? Because it's charging है ना, energy is getting absorbed. Okay, that's why energy absorbed formula क्या होगा? Energy absorbed बट आई कैन रिमूव माइनस डी इज इक्वल टू वी डी क्यू, बिकॉज एनर्जी अब्जॉर्ब बोल के बोल दिया ना, सो माइनस निकाल दिया. हाँ, नाउ पावर, पावर अब्जॉर्ब कितना होगा? पावर एब्जॉर्ब्ड is P is equal to dE by dt is equal to V into dQ by dt, and dQ by dt is nothing but current VI. Same formula we got. मतलब उसका वोल्टेज कितना है बैटरी का, उसका करंट कितना आ रहा है, दोनों मल्टीप्लाई करो, दैट मच पावर इज अब्सॉर्ब बाय द बैटरी. इफ आई गो ऑन चेंजिंग द करंट, पावर इज गेटिंग चेंज्ड. सो पावर कितना देगा, पावर उतना लेगा, सेम पावर VI. VI is a formula, famous formula. Now same thing we will see in energy, if I connect this to the any bulb, whether energy is dissipated or energy is absorbed, energy is dissipated or energy is released or consumed. Tell me. रेसिस्टर में एनर्जी क्या होगा? डिसिपेट होगा और एनर्जी विल बी गिवन बाय द रेसिस्टर. Tell me.
Does it dissipate?
Always energy is getting dissipated, wasted. Dissipate में वेस्ट हो जाएगा, राइट? सेल इज आवर सेल है ना, वॉच का सेल में क्या होगा? वो पास करेगा, करंट पास करता जाएगा, क्लॉक मूव होता जाएगा, सम वर्क इज डन बाय द बैटरी. उसके बाद क्या होगा? इसका एनर्जी निकल गया, बिकॉज एनर्जी इज गेटिंग वेस्टेड इन द रेसिस्टर्स में. Okay, finally the cell will be stopped, again we'll replace with another cell. Okay, so ये भी करो. Power dissipated in the resistor. Power dissipated in the resistor. First we are calculating power. Power का फॉर्मूला अभी तक एक ही आया सेल ने, VI. Now resistor में देखेंगे, सेम कहानी करो, now करो. Resistance R, इसका voltage is V मान लो, current is flowing like this, V0. और same thing, suppose मान लो DQ charge is flowing in this dt time में. Now apply potential difference and find the power का. Same कहानी apply करो dt time में, and small work is done dW. So final minus initial. So 0 minus V is equal to small work done by external agent upon charge. So dW is equal to minus V dq, and dW is nothing but dE only, minus V dq is nothing but absorbed, right? So energy absorbed formula क्या होगा? Energy absorbed or dissipated कितना होगा? I will remove minus V dq, and power absorbed is P is equal to dE by dt, V dq by dt, VI. देखो इसका भी सेम फॉर्मूला, P is equal to VI is a formula per resistor. So whatever the power वो निकाल रहे हैं, that power will be wasted in resistor compulsory. मतलब उस पर्टिकुलर, सपोज देयर इज ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस, उसका पावर क्या है, उस पर्टिकुलर रेजिस्टेंस में कितना करंट जा रहा है, कितना वोल्टेज है, दोनों मल्टीप्लाई करो, दैट मच पावर इज गेटिंग डिसिपेटेड. ओके, नाउ इसका एक बार कंक्लूजन लिखो. टेल मी बैटरी का इन डिस्चार्जिंग केस में व्हाट विल बी द पावर? टेल मी. पावर कंज्यूम्ड इज VI. ओके, डिस्चार्जिंग केस में. एंड चार्जिंग केस में व्हाट विल लर्न? करंट इज कमिंग टुवर्ड्स, सो पावर कितना है? VI, दोनों फॉर्मूला. एंड रेसिस्टेंस में सो वोल्टेज V इक्वल टू P इज इक्वल टू VI. एंड ओम्स लॉ लगो, ओम्स लॉ V इक्वल IR लगाए तो I स्क्वायर R, और I इक्वल V by R लगो, V into V स्क्वायर by R. These three formulas will be helpful for numericals के लिए. P equal to VI, this one you learn 10th class also. Ohms का यूज करो, V equal IR, I into I square R, V square by R. अगर वो प्रॉब्लम्स में करंट देगा, रेजिस्टेंस देगा, यूज पावर इज दिस मच, एंड इफ वोल्टेज देगा, रेजिस्टेंस देगा, यूज डायरेक्टली V square by R. तो इसका न्यूमेरिकल्स एंड मीटर बीच हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में स्टार्ट करने वाला है.